We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Cincinnati Reds. Reds baseball starts right now. Tyler Mahle gets the call for game one of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
The center fielder.
Settling in now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
The 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, one away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Rafael Devers, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Mahle.
One ball. No
just
strike.
24 years of age. He was selected in the 7th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
1-1 the count. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
The 3-1. This is on the ground over to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting third, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. With just a few games left to play, he comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
And he takes ball one. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. 3-1 to Martinez.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Nick Senzel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Nick Senzel.
The pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Here we go. No.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
1 out, nobody on. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got the average of 285 here to start play. 54 home runs and an RBI total that stands at 119. The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it. And that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0.
1-0.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now here's the pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 2-1 home.
Ball.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Count remains full. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Aguilar, a former Tampa Bay Ray, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
3-1.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Three-two pitch. Popped him up. Casale moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So here's Michael Chavis now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Line drive to center field. Senzel makes the play, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos.
Castellanos.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
3 balls and a strike to the Reds' left fielder.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
The 3-1 pitch.
Full count.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. Striding into the box, Aristides Aquino, and he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. First delivery to him on the way.
High. No ball. 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. And that's the second out.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Two and two. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. Is in off the plate. 2 out, nobody on.
3-2.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Let's go, Red.
Now here's the pitch.
Ah.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is low and outside for a ball. Verdugo is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there, no balls and a strike. One and one to the Boston pitcher. Now here's the pitch. Pops this one up. In comes the left fielder, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Red Sox go down quietly. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And there's one down now. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Gus Valley.
Now in the box, Kurt Casale. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering. To short, hit hard. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days, you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Standing in now, Tyler Mahle. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. The relay on to first, the double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Rafael Devers will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. Devers stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 1-1. Here it comes.
Ball. Come on, that was a strike.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Has a look, now the pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, the pitch. Benintendi over at second. Devers on at first with nobody out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's fallen behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to Votto, and they get the double play.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
So stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, up.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Swing and a liner. And a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, two-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. Strike one to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. One run on 3 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Boston's out in front, 1-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel.
The center fielder, Nick Senzel.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. One and one to the Reds' leadoff man. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder. and no one will track it down. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up. Devers in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit hard to the right side. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Suarez comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. Looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted to knock instead.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 pitch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Standing in, Aristides Aquino, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. off the plate, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. 3-2 full count. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. They're down 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
The second baseman, Michael
Here it comes.
Chavis.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Chavis, a native of Georgia. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 2-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. No balls and a strike to count. Nobody out, runner on first. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Alex Verdugo. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Aquino is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez.
Digging in now, Eduardo Rodriguez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Too high. 1-2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Popped him up. And no problems over there for Votto, as that'll end the inning. One left for the Red Sox. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Reds.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Now here it comes.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Votto puts a good swing on it, and this one's carrying well to right. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. And that is 27 for him on the year. And with it, the Reds have tied the ball game at 1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis.
Shortstop.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Kirk Casale.
So digging in now, Kirk Casale, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now here's the pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the upper deck and gone. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, and the Reds now take a 2-1 lead.
Want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
In now, Tyler Molly. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's right there. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Nick Senzel.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Nick Senzel. 0 for 2, he's flown out twice. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. Oh, right there. Get me a knock to the left side.
So striding forward now, Mike Moustakas. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out with the man at first. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Verdugo looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. Number 43 on the year for him as the Reds have opened up a 4-1 lead. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Yeah, Matty V. How about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
Eugenio Suarez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And now pitch on the way.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. 5 innings complete. Reds lead this one 4-1. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Number 50.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Amir Garrett takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Give me a break.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
3-0 pitch.
Revive.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack. But also, the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. One there. Over to Votto, and they're able to get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, J.D. Martinez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
And the payoff pitch. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The runner from first crosses the plate.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One for the Red Sox on the double by Bogaerts. Bottom of the sixth coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Red Sox 2. Nate Eovaldi enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 17, Nathan Eovaldi.
Bottom of the inning now, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
Leading off for the Reds, the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 0-2. This is popped up. Devers has it, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 44.
Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fouled away. The 1-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. Number 23 for him thus far. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Joey Votto will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame for this point. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Eovaldi has compiled over 90 innings pitched and has a rather inflated ERA, one that won't come down easily. 1 out, nobody on. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
2-2 the count. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Full count now. 3-2.
Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. pops this one up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvin.
Ready for another shot now, Freddie Galvis. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now the pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1. In for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Popped into the air, back behind second. Chavis is right there, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 5-2 lead for Cincinnati. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Robert Stevenson is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Josh Van Meter will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 17.
Stepping in, Michael Chavis, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1. And the pitch.
That's foul.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball 3.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With a 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Ground ball right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
At the plate now, Alex Verdugo. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
High that time with the slider, taken for a ball.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
The pitcher, number 17.
Mitch
Your
Moreland
attention,
will
please.
come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 18, Mitch Moreland.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2.
Ball. Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Fouled off. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Benintendi hits a little over the 270 mark. Comes set with the 0-1.
No.
Down and away, ball 1. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home. This pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Ryan Brazier gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
Standing in, Kurt Casale. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Inside.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here comes the 1-0. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. Line toward the alley in left center. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Into the box, Josh Van Meter, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Too low.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Nick Senzel will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Martinez will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, center fielder, Nick Senzel.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Here comes another 0-2.
Ball. I said get out.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Mike Moustakas.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
2-1.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Here we go.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. One left for Cincinnati. They're still out in front, 5-2. Michael Lorenzen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Count even now at 1-1. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Moustakas has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Digging in, J.D. Martinez. Held hitless in this one so far, but he looks to be in good position to cap off the year with more home runs than anybody else in the league.
But I think he'd like to have a good AB right here. He's hitless on the day. He hasn't looked good at the plate. I'd like to see him stay back and drive something back up the middle.
Aquino in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. No.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hard ground ball to third. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
To the plate now, Jesus Aguilar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
Way outside.
1-2.
1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Misses. Ball 2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line toward right center. Senzel makes the play and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They trail 5-2.
Your
Heath
attention,
Hembry
please.
is on to pitch out of
Now
the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37, Heath Hembry.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go.
Way to go.
And
For
next
the
will be
Reds,
the imposing
the third
power
baseman,
bat, Eugenio Suarez.
Suarez.
Here comes the first pitch. Hembry tossed a little over 85 innings so far and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Nick Castellanos now. Fouled off. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. The pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Aristides Aquino, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Ladies and
Raisel
gentlemen,
Iglesias
your
takes the
attention,
ball now
please.
in inning number 9,
He
looking to
changes
close
for
the door.
Cincinnati. Now pitching and batting in the fifth spot, number 26, Raisel Iglesias. Now playing
Stepping
right
into the
field
box,
and batting
Michael
fifth,
Chavis. He
number
got on
4.
top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
0-1 the count. And that misses 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fastball just inside.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Man, that's just painful for a
Up next
pitcher
for the
right
Red
there.
Sox.
A 3-2
The
offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get in the chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. From the stretch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Here's the 0-1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
0 for 2 for him to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard to short, and that's through for a hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. In his career, Pilar is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Pilar, the former San Francisco Giant, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Out in front of it, strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. comes set and the 0-1.
No. We're playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch there to end it. And the Reds have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, that's win number 90 on the season for them so far. And they've been a force on the field all year long. And by the looks of it, they're not done yet.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Reds with their 90th win, best in the division. Tyler Mahle earns his 5th winner of the year. Raisel Iglesias hammers down the save, his 41st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.